Good morning. It's time for our Abraham quote for the day. So let's dive in. If you can let anger subside and let fear be replaced with more hopefulness, you will easily tap into a momentum of well being. It will seem so easy, you will wonder why you don't do that more often. This is a great reminder to pay attention and be aware of the emotional scale, right? Because there's a whole spectrum of how we feel on a daily basis. We could be at the very bottom, which is hopelessness, anger, depression. And on the opposite side, we have joy and thriving and knowing and satisfaction and exhilaration. And then there's a bunch of things in between. And a lot of times we try to jump too quickly, right? We're down here at angry and we think we have to get to joyful right now. And either we can't or we try and we don't do very well or it doesn't last very long. And it's because it's too big of a change. And so really we want to do incremental changes. So what this quote is saying is if we're angry and if we can relax a little, and then we take the fear that's usually associated with the anger and we can let up a little bit and we can kind of start inching into hopefulness, then we can start the momentum, right? We don't need to reach and get joy and exhilaration. That will come. Let the momentum do that work. If we're down here at the bottom, we want to just do a couple little changes just to tip the scale a little bit. So the idea is saying, okay, rather than being depressed or angry and trying to get to thriving and joyful, let's just get to hopefulness, because hopefulness is just like right there. It's just like kind of tipping the scale. There's now a crack open to let in possibility. And so that's a good idea to realize, let's not reach too much and let's just reach for what can be successful right now. If we're really angry, we might be able to relax and get to upset. And then tomorrow, maybe we can get to annoyed. And maybe the next day we can get to neutral. And maybe somewhere in between we can start feeling a little bit of hope. Because when we are hopeless and we are depressed and angry, we've kind of defined our situation. And that's why it's so bad emotionally, is because we've defined this horrible situation and we can't live outside of it. So once we can just make a couple shifts, and we do this by appreciating what we have, stop thinking about what we don't like, and start just trying to love a little bit, trying to let that inner peace and the inner smile and inner love come out, and do it by paying attention to things you actually do love, which is maybe like spring unfolding, the buds, the flowers, or a cup of coffee, or just relaxing a little bit, or looking at things you want to see. And so it's a practice of just intentionally trying to be a little bit better. Think of things that feel a little bit better. And then we kind of get there, and then we get to hopefulness, and now we're tipped the scale, and now it's easier to go from hopefulness to joy, or hopefulness to relaxing a little bit, and hopefulness to just thinking, okay, this is my job, I need to relax. And then we start inching up. Then we start actually manifesting things, right? Now we're manifesting reasons to be hopeful. So now we're experiencing things in our life rather than proof of our old situation, proof that we can have hope. Maybe somebody starts acting a little bit different. Maybe we get a little bit of luck. Maybe we get some fresh ideas. And then we start following those. And then we are happy about that. And we feel like we're on the right path, and now we're feeling better. So it's about allowing momentum to just bring us. And if we think, we watch the movie The Secret and we think that we have to just do big stuff really quick, we're missing it, because law of attraction is a practice of very nuanced things. So I hope that's a helpful reminder for today. And please like, comment, follow, subscribe, anything else you can think of doing to get on the train to get good at these nuances. That's what I'm teaching here, is the nuances of law of attraction, to make practicing this accessible for everybody. So anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye.